And welcome back to Let's Play Let It Die. So, we're on yesterday's extended rotation. I don't know if I'll be posting this straight after the last episode. The last episode was about the Daily Express Pass decal rotation. And today, or this episode, is going to be the Tengokuji Into the Pits event with the Night Riders and the Knight Armor ZX variants. And I think the main reason you'd want to do this event is because the armor is easier to upgrade and pretty strong. It's like a it has the same coloration as the Knight Armor, but at tier 1, at the tier 1 upgrade level, the ZX armor is actually stronger than the Knight Armor at tier 2, and maybe even tier 3. So it's just really strong Knight Armor, and of course it's got the purple coloration to it. It may end up surpassing the Knight Armor. Don't know if they've got a tier 4 release of the armor. So I'm just looking at the trap room here, the entrance hall for the Night Riders event. It's quite a flashy design. It was quite a unique event going on. Now, the first time they released it was a while ago, and yeah, after the event had ended, it seemed to be exclusive. I'm just going back here to activate this side elevator situation going on here. And there we go, side elevator activated. Not that it matters, we haven't got a connection for it yet. So yeah, it was an exclusive event, but they have since let it return a couple of times. I think it's been back twice, and this might be the third time that it's coming back. So I think this is the 4th Night Rider event. I'm not 100% on that though. Now, some friends have been doing this event as well today, or at least on yesterday's rotation they've been doing the event, and they've been getting the blueprints rather fast. Like, I remember this event, I remember people getting a bit perturbed at the drop rate for the blueprints. It seemed that many people had to do more than 50 runs, or at least more than 50 full clears of this event before they got all of the blueprints they wanted from it. There are 4 blueprints in total, a full set of armor and a weapon blueprint available from the event. So yeah, they got their blueprints in about 5 runs each. So it seems that they've increased the drop rate for the blueprints, which is positive. Of course, it's still a quite limited time exclusive event, but it does return every now and then. So if you don't get it this time, and depending on when this video is uploaded, this might already be too late. I don't know, I might take this out of order, but it'll be like spoilerish though. Yeah, I may put this episode up out of sequence, but I will name it the number of episode that it actually is, so I guess people will know how far out of sequence it is. But I do want this up to, you know, give people an idea of this event on time. So you can walk in here, you can check out the Night Riders South Tokyo, the emblem on the floor. The event starts when you activate the chest, and that chest, yeah, I think that can drop the blueprint. So the big deal about this is the enemies spawn in waves. They'll always spawn in the same locations during the waves. I think the first enemy like spawns here. I don't remember after that. Another big thing is, well, I've got videos on my channel previous where I mention exactly how many of them spawn and what level they are when they spawn. But they spawn at a lower level to start off with, and the further you are in the waves, the higher level. I'm just going through the explanation now, because I won't have time to talk while I'm actually fighting. So The further they go through the waves, the higher level the enemies are. So you need to have a decent level of equipment to even, you know, be able to handle them. I think the Death Burner is a pretty accessible weapon, which may serve well during this quest. I hope that one is enough to deal with them, because there's so many of them, you might want enough weapons to be able to take on the waves. This is a good kill coin farm as well. Every so many Knight Riders that drop in, they will drop a treasure tuber. Now, the tough part with the treasure tuber is taking damage. I don't think they need to take much damage. If they take any damage, they'll fall over, and a short fuse will set off like a burning rope, and their body will turn into a bomb. And if you don't stomp on them with the X button as they're on the floor quick enough, don't attack them. Stomp them with the X button, like a ground stomp you'd have on a downed enemy. You have to do that quick enough or they'll explode and you'll lose whatever potential reward they would have dropped. Whew, okay, so that was a long-winded explanation. I'm gonna buff up and start the fight already. Now I'm gonna save my attack shroom for the latter part of the fight because they get progressively stronger. If I can, I'll try and nom down on another of these. So I'm gonna eat a guard shroom, the vampire, and then if I'm in trouble, I'll eat the other guard shroom and the attack shroom further on. So, I think I'm ready. Here we go. Here goes nothing. Okay, level 20, notice. You want to kill them as fast as possible because, yeah, level 20. Level 20 still. They have fire weapons, so they'll wreck your armor. At the start you will probably one-shot most of them if your gear is decent. We're level 20. Still level 20. After a certain amount of kills they'll drop in the first boy. Oh, lock on that fucker. Sorry for language. Would you... Okay. Get him, get him, get him, get him. Yep. Okay, cool. Okay, level 25. You really have to keep up with the spawns because they'll outnumber you quickly. After a certain number of kills, the next treasure guy will spawn. Okay, 2 and 1. Level 3. Okay. Okay, we lost this one. Unfortunate. These knobs completely mess with your situation. I'm gonna figure this out. Okay, eat one of these. Okay. And completely screw you guys. Don't care. Don't care. Yeah, they really mess with your groove. Okay, defeat you. Clearing them out a little bit before taking on the treasure guy. Okay. The problem I've got here is I got the drill arm equipped, so that's got its own down animation. Stomp that dude. Okay, got ya. Get rid of all these knobs. Okay, avoid the treasure tuber. Oh jeez. Where did he go? Damn you. Okay. Stomp him, got him. Okay, cool. They're level 90 now, so serious step up in difficulty. Actually, screw you guys. This might be the final level though, so you know you're almost done when you've got this. Excuse me. Ooh, watch out. They actually also charge up their weapons, which could be devastating. There's probably one more treasure tuber after this guy. No stress. Or there isn't. No, we've got all the treasure tubers. So we may have lost one. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think 4 treasure tubers spawn after you open the initial chests. So that's a bunch of chances to get the gear. Okay, steel madman pants. A blueprint, nice. Happy to get at least one blueprint so I can show it off later. A weapon and a candlewolf red, which is acceptable. Not as good as I would have hoped, but decent. So yeah, this is also going to be a good showcase of how they spawn, how many there are. You can just count the amount of kills that I had to get. It's quite a substantial number of them that spawns, especially from the start. You want to keep on those spawns and kill them as they spawn. You know, don't let them outnumber you. So yeah, got a golden question mark. I'll be checking that out in a minute. And again, the items that you get from them are their full set and the weapon they're using. So the weapon they're using is a variant of the motorcycle, and it is one that actually, I think it starts off at its highest upgrade level, which is like a tier 3 motorcycle equivalent, ending up at like 2,500 damage, something ridiculous. So cool. Glad we didn't die. Definitely want to bring, you know, enough power to deal with the event. This is a 5-star striker with tier 3 damaging weapons, actually just the start of tier 3 damaging weapons, and a start of tier 3 armor. So this is probably the bare minimum. Definitely want to watch out for those charged up these attacks that they do. Now they can kill themselves with that too. I think I did a Into the Pit event once with only guarding, or trying to only guard, where I let them kill each other. Screw you. Okay, just gonna take my time heading back. Oh damn, our hat is broken. Yeah, not so lucky on this attempt. We only got one blueprint, but then they did increase the drop rate significantly from as it was in the beginning, so it should be farmable, you know. I'd say make sure you're completely prepared for the day they are released, and yeah, buy a bunch of weapons and armor, whatever you all need. Have a good stock of everything, so you can properly farm them out. Yeah, I think they are manageable as long as you've upgraded your weapons and armor to the tier 3, or just getting into tier 3. Blunk. Just checking everything. Right. Pure aluminium. I'll take it. So, I think I'm actually already onto the U10 part of the Let's Play, so it won't be too spoilerish, excuse me, to be uploading this out of sequence. I will number it like the number it's gonna be eventually, but this will be going up like today because of the event also just starting like yesterday it started. So just so people can get something out of this video, because uploading this in the proper order, I've got a backlog. See, that's the deal. I've spent all day recording videos, so I've got 10 more videos before this. So yeah, I have to upload this out of sequence to be on time for this limited time event. Let It Die seems to be quite a lot a game as a service situation, like you have going on quite often now. And playing multiple games as services, i.e. Let It Die and Monster Hunter World, is kind of, yeah, time consuming. Quite difficult to keep on top of all of the events that are going on both the games. Very easy to miss. In fact, I think that would be the biggest criticism I would have of the games as service model. That you kind of have to give up on life if you want to play free games as service type models. Anyway, I'll explore this blueprint first, see what we got. Give me the weapon, please. I don't want the armor. Oh, you... Right. This is another issue. The blueprints you get don't necessarily... They aren't necessarily going to always be of the set. A lot of things can drop from those treasure tubers. You've seen weapons, armor drop from the treasure tubers. Also, other like other milk zone armors can drop from those treasure tubers, unfortunately. So it could be quite a few runs before you get the entire ZX armor. And we've ran off of yesterday's rotation. We're on today's rotation now. So I can unfortunately no longer go up and try again to show off the armor or weapons. But yeah, I'm sure, you know, if you want to know what their stats are, open the Japanese wiki, like look up Let It Die Japan or something, or Let It Die Wiki Japan on Chrome, and use the translate tool to translate the website, and then you get the numbers for the armor and weapon. They're worth getting, I'll put it that way, especially if you're getting into the 30 to 40 area and you're strong enough to take on this challenge. The armor really is strong, and I think slightly easier to upgrade than going straight off the knight's armor. So yeah, unfortunately that wasn't the blueprint I was hoping for. What's the situation here? Okay, it's fine.
Come back anytime.
Anyway, it looks like I have the capacity to farm it, kind of. Still pretty tough. I might want to upgrade the drill arm a little bit more though. Having multiple drill arms almost got me killed during the quest, because I managed to pacify one of the treasure tubers using the stomp equivalent for the drill arm, but a stomp is much quicker and you got a much higher chance of getting a stomp off than a downward attack. So bringing a knife or the drill arm or any other weapon that attacks downwards or downed enemies would be not a good idea for this event. Like, you'll have to cycle away from it to give them a quick stomp. So that's why I got my ass kicked halfway through that, because I got befuddled as I was trying to cycle through to this weapon and taking him out with this weapon, the Death Burner, so I don't get the bad stomp animation for the downed treasure tubers. Decent, good stuff. Look at that, ×5 milk black, 32 death metals. Sure, I'll buy that. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this episode. Actually, I do want to wait for a minute longer to check out the war reward, so I'm just gonna do a bit of management and checking out situation here. A bunch of lost bag rewards. I'll go through and see what I've all got there. Might as well. So yeah, this one's gonna be out of sequence, numbered correctly, so when I put it in the playlist I will put it in the right order. But for now I do want to get it out as soon as possible for the event. Again, remember the waves, it's after a specific number of enemies defeated that the treasure tuber will drop down reliably. So just remember how many you've killed and count them and see when the treasure tuber will spawn after you've killed a certain number. Or they'll spawn like in the sequence, like here's an example. I don't remember the numbers exactly. Let's say 5 or 6 Knight Riders spawn and then the treasure tuber will spawn. And then another 5 or 6 Knight Riders and then another treasure tuber in that order. And they will spawn, I've noticed if you really keep on top of the spawns and you kill them as they spawn, they seem to spawn slightly slower than if you're not on top of the spawns. They seem to be a little bit faster if they're actually in the arena outnumbering you. Then they really seem to drop them in one at a time. But if you keep on top of the spawns, you seem to be able to wait a few seconds before the next one. Might just be a psychological thing though. Might just because they're, you know, taking up brain space and you're actively fighting. So I may go past quicker then. Yeah, do I want any... Actually, this is fine. It is whatever. Give me the loot. Steel. No thanks. Live shroom. Acceptable. Kill coins. Don't care about the clump of scraps. Waste oil, also don't care. Bullet metal, thank you. Dot blue, don't care also. Clump of copper. Every grade 1 material I don't really care about, because those are easy to farm. Crude oil, acceptable. Psycho Madness, did I need that? Couple round mountain, already got 10 of those. Slow mycin, nah, already got. Reversal, and reversal. I got those from the quests. Level 22 side floor rotating that has a guaranteed Mark III reversal tuber. I did the Mark III reversal tuber quests, I think there's 2 of them. Psycho Madness helmet. Okay, do I already have that? I'd rather have the punchy glove. Oh, I didn't have it. This is one of those rare examples where you actually know what the blueprint is when you pick it up. It's like when you get it from the shop as well. Of course, they won't sell you question mark blueprints. They'll sell you known blueprints. They'll tell you what they are. And it's confusing because usually if you know what a blueprint is, it means you've already got it. So keep an eye on it for those. Get rid of this extra materials I don't need. The level 1 materials, don't care about those. You are eminently farmable. Clump of copper, don't care. Already got 10 hemp, and the rest is good. So what's the time around the war? Hey, the war is over. We're at peace with Italy. I think we thoroughly smote them. There we go. Okay. Let's have a see what the contribution brings. I did capture a bunch of dudes and I got more than 5,000 points, so I'm expecting top contribution. But you never know. Great Britain seems to be going hardcore lately. Maybe I've only got 2 DMs. It was Portugal, not Italy. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Oh, damn it. When you see a 60,000, you know you've not got top contribution. You've only got medium contribution. Damn, I had a feeling I had to go to 6,000 points to get it to get top contribution. Oh well. Yeah, people were going hardcore in this team lately. Really getting high levels of contribution. Everyone personally. And look at that, 3+ people captured. Oh well, I'm happy with 2 death medals. That's another expansion. 5,400 points though. And still not enough for top contribution, guys. You're going too hard in the paint.
We're entering the train depot.
Also, you've noticed we've got a pretty high TDM rank as it stands. We're in platinum. It's actually kind of easy to get to platinum while wars are on. because of the defender bonus points you get in the TDM rank. Yes, you're fighting a lot of low rank people, or at least I choose to fight a lot of low rank people in the war, but the defender bonus really adds up quickly. And getting to platinum isn't that difficult. Getting from platinum to diamond, I'd say is just about as difficult as getting from bronze to platinum. Maybe a little bit less, but yeah. So, laid on me those rewards. Okay, the 2 death medals, thank you. And since we're platinum, we're gonna get like 100,000 weekly bonus and some decent level of bags. Lost bags for the tomorrow's Monday handout. Let's have a look, see. There we are for the rewards listing. We're at platinum 3, meaning 4 gold bags, 1 silver on the Monday weekly TDM handout. Awesome.
We look forward to seeing you again soon.
Hope I get the glove, the boxing glove with that, because I don't have it on this account yet. Right, one last thing, expand storage, do it, thank you. Still got a few minutes left. I'm just gonna go over and manage some mails and check out, take off the exclamation marks. Express pass expiring. The moment you use an express pass, it already says expiring because it's on the last day, because it's a day pass, and the express pass expiring, I guess, is meant for the monthly express pass, because like, hey, it's expiring, but then, you know, expiring, also welcome to that watch is expiring, and then, you know, after it's expired, they also give you a mail that it's expired. Login bonus, etc. So yeah, you get extra slots with an express day pass in the death bag. That's probably one of the big bonus features, a very big positive to the express thing. I actually keep these day passes for farming Forcemen, or at least I use them. I spammed a lot of those to take care of Red Napalm. I found her easier to deal with all those extra slots, because Red Napalm doesn't limit you to the items you're allowed to take, so you can fill this all with like healing items or more slow mungus or strong shrooms, as you please. And it's a very big help to dealing with the Forcemen, having those extra slots, so you can save up those day passes. You can see there, top right corner, still got 4 day passes, since I've got all the 6 decals I wanted to show off in the previous episode. That'll be up in a much later date. But yeah. What else do I have to check out? Underworld Rolodex, the picture book. I'm just gonna tick off some of those seasonal shrooms that have been discovered. Skill decal book, new decals. I don't know which ones of these are new. It's sometimes difficult to see those exclamation marks lying around. Here's this one's new, Bloodsucker. Do I have them all yet? No, this one's also new, Marathon Runner, non-premium. Is that it? Nope, I haven't got them all. Damn it, where are they? Got all those. It's probably some non-premium I've purchased recently. Well, damn. Nope, not seeing it. I may have gone over it. Nope, I've overlooked it. Whatever. Anyway, that's it for today. Take care, guys. Good luck farming out the Night Riders into the Pit event. Take care. See you around.